What did you think of Gabriel's performance or Sebastian's performance this last Saturday?
Well, I went to the fight. I always go to the fights right there, and I thought he showed he's really, really somebody special, because he didn't fight somebody Changia. He fought really good. As a matter of fact, he knocked out Julio Diaz when they were younger. And he was incredible fighter, incredible champion. And we were, kind of, but Sebastian got his route already. Once he's using his jab, you can't stop him. He got so long jabs. At the weigh-ins, when he came in and he says, "Look at those skinny legs and the skinny arms. What the hell's gonna do?" He goes, "I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna shop him." They had one of those a lot of kids with exes. They want to chop out that tree and a lot of stuff, and look what he did, man. He's just unbelievable. He's like the sister, Gabriela. Gabi has been here since he was 6 years old. And now I got here when she won the 2017 Under Armour's Boxers of the Year, that's incredible. And we make history on boxing because we had Gabi and Silali Ortiz. Silali Ortiz won the world in amateur. And Gabriela won all the nationals, sweep the nationals.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about Sebastian's improvement since the first Tinzu fight and also the Brian Mendoza
When
fight?
he started, I was afraid. Because when he started, I don't know if you saw the fights, he would come here and then he started working, and what the hell he's doing, And then once he started, oh my God, there was another fight before this one, the same thing that they thought they were going to beat him. They had a crowd, and he beat him about the 4th round. He knocked him out, and a lot of improvement now that he got. And then now they're training at Tehachapi, it's beautiful up there. They got their own gym, altitude theirs and everything else out there.
Yeah.
But Sebastian and Gabi's going to move down, and he's going to get all the belts, and she's going to get it. And then she's going to move up a weight and then get all the other ones.
Got it.
And she has the reach, she has the tough, she's tough enough to do it. Because she's tall enough there's nobody at her weight or even the other weights that are bigger than her.
Gotcha. And how did Sebastian develop his inside game for being such a tall fighter?
Well, I'm going to tell you a story too. When Sebastian was sparring, Antonio Diaz, Antonio told me, "Lee, don't put me with the son of a gun, man." And I go, "Why?" Because I'm in the corner, I take 2 steps and he hits me with a jab, So, but when he turned pro, like I tell you, he was under, hardly didn't use his jab. Mm-hmm. And now that they got it, they found out how to do it, it's incredible. And believe me, I don't think that somebody's going to beat him right now.
Yeah. Who would you like to see Sebastian fight next?
Anybody. Like I said, anybody. To me, I would take Crawford. Crawford because he's a small one, mm-hmm. And Crawford is an incredible fighter. Okay, he can box, but he can't box this guy. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This one's not gonna go in. He's gonna keep him away. And then if he comes in, then he's gonna let him have it. And blah. So that would be, I think, for me. I don't have nothing to do with them. I'm just right here. They were here, and I'm really proud for they still represent Coachella. Yes. Because they started from here, and we took them up to the nationals and everything. So, but anybody right now, with his reach and with his stuff like this, is so tough. And like I said, he proved it to this because he beat an incredible fighter.
Right. And other than Crawford, if we assume Crawford's retired, are there any guys at 154 that?
Yeah, well, they're talking about those brothers. What do you call it? Those
the Charlo brothers.
Charlo brothers. It's even was going to be like a fight there because one of the Charlo brothers wanted to go in the ring to tell him, "Come on, baby," And they didn't let him go to the ring, and they started wrestling. Yeah. So anybody, the brothers, whatever, is to me, like I said, I don't know, whatever you see or something, you know. To me, I don't think right now is his time. And then, you know, once you get to the point and then you wanna, that's it. So it's up to him how long he wants to do it.
And then Mr. Espinoza, last question. The Xander Zayas versus Jerron Ennis just got confirmed for Barclays.
Who?
Jerron Ennis, Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas. So it's a unification fight at Barclays. Do you have a prediction for that fight?
No. I don't even know who. To me, I don't remember those guys, so I don't even know.
Okay, got it.
I've been away from that. Not away. You see me here every day, but and the guys, I just go like Yashrin, Camarillo, so that when she knocked out the girl.
Yes.
Okay, she's from here. Silali Ortiz, #1 in the world in amateur. She went represent Mexico. I trained her since she was 6 years old. So incredible, yeah.
Incredible. Got it. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Okie dokie.